If you like to read the rest of the disclaimer, it'll be at the bottom of the YouTube video. So guys, with that being said, let's move forward. So, what a week. This is the week of December, and I'll give you the full date. December 3rd into the 7th. Okay. And let's get into the charts. So, before we get into the charts, we're going to be talking about EURUSD, which is the second strongest currency pair. We're going to talk about Switzerland franc. We're going to be talking about the US dollar. We're going to be talking about Japanese yen, the pound, and the CAD. Okay? A lot of things have been happening this week. So first, let's see what's our current news article. For the Bloomberg report, we have talked about Brexit. And in this article, they just talked about the Brexit beginning to bite as workers turn to voting with their feet. So right now, in the EU, the citizens in the UK are not happy. Hopefully, and this is a big finger cross, if the Brexit deal really goes through and brings more positive reinforcements to the working class and also to the economy regarding businesses, we can see positive things going on. And I think we're seeing those signs in the technical analysis, how people are viewing the sentiment of the market. As I said, the euro actually this week ended at the second strongest currency pair. But right now, the citizens of the UK and the euro are not that positive. I know over the weekend in France, there were a lot of protesting. So right now, the citizens aren't happy, and this is early signs of just poor turmoil in the globe. That's the best way I can put it. But this is one article, and then I saw this cool article right here on Market Watch. And as everyone knows, in the U.S. Economy, the stock market has been plummeting. All the earnings from this year just dissipated. So it's kind of funny on CNBC. There was a lot of talk about crypto. And yeah, right now, Bitcoin has taken a beating past the 4,000 mark in a true bear market. But they haven't really beat up the stock market as a whole. When we have the Dow Jones, S&P 500, and the NASDAQ all falling more than a market cap of 500 million within a month, taking it out a year's gains within 1 month, that says something. That's a real giant sign. And I've been really talking to all the students and even in the community on these videos regarding, buying safe havens. Like I said, this is not financial advice, but this is what I'm doing. This is what I tell my family members and friends to do. Buy physical gold. I'm not saying that doomsday prepping, buy gold, but it's just, for your safety and your investments, me personally, I'm saving my stuff in gold. Physical gold, and put it in a safe place, and that's how I feel right now with my view on the market. Yes, I'm still trading financial instruments like the Forex, like bonds, still crypto, but at the end of the day, you still need certain metals. I like to get a lot of information from Monaco. I think he's Monaco 555. And I apologize, Monaco. I'll put his YouTube video description in the bottom of the notes here, but he has great information. He has great information about gold and just a better view economically, micro of the economy. So just wanted to throw that out there. So let's move forward. So what we came to talk about is the COT, and I don't think I introduced myself if I did not. If you are new to the community, I'm Travis, one of your coach and mentors from 24FX. We actually have another individual, my partner, Paul. He actually handles technical analysis. He will be back. Guys, not fair. We are strong. We are doing great things. It's just Paul's working on a lot of things in the back, and I'm working on some things in the front that will have everybody like, wow, these guys are successful traders, because we are. And we're really taking on a lot of students currently, and which is also taking up a lot of time. So we are not producing as many videos on YouTube, doing a lot of one-on-one coaching, and a lot of things are happening, and we're really excited. 2019, some new things will be coming up. If you haven't been on our website, this is it. If you want to sit down with Paul and I, if you have any questions, we do offer a free one-time sit down with Paul and I. If not, we also have other services that we offer. And if you look down here, we have a website that likes to jump to the top. We also have a $50 one-on-one course, 2 sessions, one with me, one with Paul. You get access to our live trading room, which we give financial news, and also we give technical analysis. So we keep you up to date to the newest market information. This is not a trading alert service, so please do not ask for take profit levels. We are only giving the market information, nothing more than that. So if you're looking for something that's going to tell you when to get in, we're not those guys, but we can teach you how to learn how to get in. And that's what we're here for. This is why the Academy's here. Then we have TP3, which you actually get access to a great video library, one for mental psychology for your trading habits, and a PDF to actually give you a trading journal. And then Paul actually gives you one-on-one sit-downs with him. We're actually working on a 3 p.m. Course. When I say 3 p.m., we're going to be teaching people at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Having a classroom live. You can ask any questions. We're taking new, young, medium, experienced traders. If you want to learn now, sign up, or you can message us. And then we have our TP4. This is a little special and a little more. You're going to get all the packages plus more exclusive rights with us. So if you have any more questions, please reach out. You can just actually hit the contact button or scroll to the bottom and then submit your information, and you can just reach out to us. All right. So that's that. But the main reason why we're here is the COT. So how do we find the COT? You want to go to this page. No, not that page. That's what we're trying to get to. The U.S. Commodity Futures Trading Commission, aka CFTC.gov. You want to scroll down. Well, before you scroll down, I want to hit Commitment of Traders. I'll just walk you through it. Why rush? I want to go to Commitment of Traders tab. Scroll all the way to the bottom till you see Current Legacy Report. You want to hit the short format. You don't want the long format. Long reason, or short putting this, making a quick summary of this. The long format, I don't want to explain this. It takes too long. So you want the short. You want to get now down to the nitty gritty. And you want to go to the Chicago Merchant Exchange, not the Chicago Board of Trade. Totally different information, but down the road, if you want to learn about that, you can reach out to me. I'll explain that. But anyway, you want to hit this. This is going to pop up. You're going to see butter. You're going to see milk. We're going to skip all those little commodities. Not calling them little, but we don't worry about that right now. You didn't ever seen The Big Short? The guy's like, oh, what do you do? He's like, hey, I'm into commodities. And man goes, good luck with that. Right now, we're not worried about that. If it ain't gold and silver, I don't care. That's my opinion. That's why you're here to listen to it. So anyway, we're going to skip over to Ruby and go straight to CAD, right? So as we talk about the CAD COT, we're going to also talk about the CAD fundamentals of the week. As we know, we had OPEC. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I had to yawn. I apologize. We had the OPEC deal this week, and it wasn't good for CAD. I really thought it was going to be the saving grace for CAD, but it wasn't. Actually, it was the reverse for it. So the loony got little loony, and we'll talk about that. I'm just looking at my notes. So out of all the currency pairs, majors, the CAD only beat out the Aussie. It also beat out the New Zealand, and it weirdly beat out the pound. This is a sign that the pound is growing weaker, but not for long. I do see some positive things coming in Q1, aka quarter one, for the pound and also for the euro. So this is just something just to happen. But anyway, so oil benchmark has closed weaker on a high note. So with that being said, They're gonna only produce output of 325,000 barrels per day. That is a low amount to compared to their usual. Oil also spikes higher on Friday thanks to the OPEC and Russia agreed on the oil cutting the deal to 1.2 million barrels per day. It's going to start January 1st. So that was positive for the OPEC and Russia deal. For the oil market, that commodity did well, but CAD did not do well. So Canadians will not be producing as much oil to the public, which that affects how much they make and sell as a commodity, as a country, and for their currency. So if you haven't been on this website that I like going on, it's called Economical or Trading Economics. You can actually figure out which currencies produce what. So you want to go to indicators, go to countries. You want to go to CAD, all right? And then you want to go to trade. You can go to import and exports. And we're going to go by export by category. And we'll see that mining, fuel, oil is 20% of what they produce and export out their country. So when we hear about, hey, oil and OPEC, I'm not just making this up. This is factual information that you need to know. So, hence why this is important. So let's look at commitment and trader reports, right? So, CAD, non-commercials, long have increased by 2,000. Shorts have increased by 4,000. Commercial longs have increased by 3,000. Shorts have decreased by 1,000. So what are we going to do? Based off this information, we have to reverse this because longs mean short, shorts mean long. We are going to be shorting the CAD. Let's take a look at here. US dollar CAD. Look at it on a weekly first. Major supply zone, also in the Ichimoku cloud. So the rule is support and resistance. We're pretty close to it. We could not break it, but we accumulate a volume here in orders. So let's look at it on a 4 hour, get a better picture. Cool. We just have to break out this cloud. You know, right now we're still on an uptrend, but because we're shorting the CAD, US dollar is going to have more strength. So we're going to continue moving up in this zone. Positive thing is, longs the dollar index doesn't fall within the week, will be fine. Talking about the dollar index has been growing strength only due to S&P 500, Dow Jones, and the NASDAQ has been falling. If you don't understand microeconomics, one key note that I would like to share is when a index for a country is not doing well, meaning it's doing poorly, they have to allocate those funds and move it somewhere else, either bonds or the index. So T-bills, aka two-year notes, are doing well, and also the dollar index is holding afloat. So that is why the US dollar had some type of strength throughout this week, but I strongly recommend to keep an eye on the dollar index. So long as we can stay within this range and move forward, it's a good position to continue moving long. We're still above the cloud, and on a daily, still above the cloud, and still above our blue conversion line. So we have still bullish momentum. It's positive. Also, if we look left to right, we have broken last support. We just need to break out this range. Hey, Thursday was the high of the week. This was the low of the week. You're going to have those. It's going to be times where you're going to have no high, like in the sense that it's going to stay at its highest. It's not going to break down. But how the nature of the beast works for the market, you're going to have high of the days, low of the days. So just be mindful. Hey, it's Thursday or it's Wednesday. What can the market do next? The market has patterns. Just understand that. So let's move forward. So that was US dollar CAD. Let's see what's next on our list. I'm gonna close this for the time being. It's bothering me that I keep clicking on it. Bye, guys. Click. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Keep that. I like that. Switzerland franc. Now, I don't like to boast or brag, but I got to, because then they're going to act like I'm not on there. That's a lyric from Jay-Z. If you're not into rap, sorry. So, US dollar, Switzerland franc. Look at the Switzerland franc. I remember it was like a month ago. You guys didn't believe me. I told you Switzerland franc will gain strength based off these catalysts. And now look what we have. So, it's number one. It's number one. And only will hold on to this until the end of Q1. After Q1, we're going to roll into the new year 2019. We're going to start shorting Switzerland franc. The only thing that would keep Switzerland franc strength going up, long as the dollar index doesn't fall. If the dollar index falls and the dollar weakens still, then we will still have Switzerland franc in the top bracket of Euro Brexit deals. So Euro, and we're going to have the pound and also Switzerland franc in those top tiers. Slowly, we'll also be seeing Japanese yen rising as well for 2019, only based off the forecast and technical and fundamental analysis. This is not financial advice, like I keep saying, but hey guys, I just read the market for what I see. I trade what I see. I'm not making this stuff up. Excuse me, I had to take a drink. So that's that on there. Let's take a look at the commitment traders. So non-commercial, we have 5,000 more long positions, 4,000 more short positions. They decrease 1,000 on their longs, decrease 400 on their shorts. So I'm going to go by the commercial traders. Take both of these numbers, long positions, we can start shorting, but I'm going to go based off technical analysis and I'll wait it out. So let's take a look. Take my cheat sheet. All right, we are below the Ichimoku cloud, monthly pivot zone, weekly pivot zone. So pretty low, right? Let's take a look on it daily. These are past predictions, which we have hit, so we don't need these any longer. Let's clean up the chart, like a clean chart. Wish I can like highlight all the draw twos and then delete. Anyway, so we're below the 55 moving average. Like I said last week, as long as we can hold this, we can continue shorting, which we did. If you're in the chat group, you will see the technical charts where I'm saying, hey, we're in a bearish or bullish. That's all I'm saying, bearish or bullish, because that's what the market is doing. I'm not saying to get in at a certain level. I'm just saying, hey, market's bullish, market's bearish. You make that trading decision on your own. So we're pretty close to the cloud, pretty close to S2 and the past S1 level. Hence why we have these wicks. On these coming weeks, I do say if we can break this area, it's safe to continue shorting. But the closer we get to the cloud, we're going to see some type of pushback, some resistance. So just be mindful of any news. And with that being said, let's see what news we have coming. All right, so we have Monday, balance of trades, balance of trades. Tuesday, we have nothing USD major, except Wednesday, core inflation and inflation rates. This can be that catalyst on Wednesday that can push the US dollar a little weaker, pushing the Switzerland franc pair a little stronger between those two. So just be mindful and take a look out. If you're in our chat group on Telegram, you're gonna get the alert, hey, around maybe 7:30, and also one more at 8 a.m. Hey guys, be mindful. And every night I'm sending out these alerts of these news, so then you can set it up on your smartphone or your terminal that you're using to trade to keep abreast of the market. Cool thing that TradingView does have, they give you the option to have an alert on here, but I know not every trader uses it. Some of the students are using MetaTrader, some are using NinjaTrader, and some are using Onanda. So depending on what tool you're using or terminal you're using to place your trades, just try to get an alert system. I strongly recommend it. We're human, we're fallible, sometimes we miss things. So with that being said, decrease those risks of forgetting or jumping in a trade. I know if you're a swing trader, you don't want to get wiped out by news. But if you are a news trader that swings trade, then you want to be aware of the news. So hey, depending on what your trading style is and what you're trying to do and what your goals are, you're going to need to know about the news. And if you're a long-term trader, you're definitely going to need to know, because depending on that fundamental news, it can just actually reverse your whole trade. So let's just be mindful of that, guys. I do see this potential head and shoulders pattern, and I'll talk about that throughout the week, as long as we can continue with this. But we have an uptrend. This is the head, right shoulder. Continue breaking down this would be awesome, but I'm not really confident. I'm gonna have to do a lot of math and measuring of this, but looks like it's a possible thing. Who knows? Let's see. So that's the US dollars for some franc. What do we have next on the list, guys? The pound. Give me a pound. So the pound, as we already know, what's the weakest pair of the whole week. Look at the strength index. Pound is in the middle. Not as bad as Aussie and New Zealand, but it's getting there. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that Brexit deal really goes through. Usually I use the time chart. I'm not gonna use it this week. We see it right here in the market, and I'll pull it up. So Great British Pound, USD. All right, so put this on a weekly. So we have, we're below the cloud, but we have this baseline right here, and I'll put it here. Baseline. So we have hit the bottom. Started off at the top for the year. All these charts are so weird. The longer I look at charts from different commodities, they all look the same. It's kind of weird, but not really going to get into that right now. But yeah, downtrend. Yeah, we're in a bear market for the British pound. Sadly, but this is how the market flows. This is a major supply zone. We're going to try to accumulate more orders towards the end of this month as the Brexit deal actually happens, and I really see some positive things as this Ichimoku cloud gets really thin as time goes on. That shows the volume of the bears are decreasing. So what we need is a push to the north to get bullish. Until then, I'm still bearish. I'll be scalping and taking minor trades in this range until we get that momentum. If we have any other fundamental news, just like what's going to happen on Monday morning at 4:30, the balance of trade could be that catalyst to help. I don't see that, but like I said, we will just see regarding that news drop. Okay, we also have common votes of Brexit. This is important, guys. This is really important. So this can be that catalyst as well. So let's see how this week plays out. Be patient. I personally, I'm not going to be trading many trades on it. Like I said, probably minor scalps here and there, but nothing for long-term holds until I get a clear indication. All right, next, let's get into the Japanese yen. US dollar, JPY. Right now, Japanese yen, it's one of those pairs. It had its strength in the beginning of the year. So right now, it's not much to look for with them. All right. If we look at our major supply and demand zones, we're really close to it. We're above our Ichimoku cloud. So we're technically bullish, but at the same time, we don't have enough bullish momentum. Look at these past candles back here. these are strong signs of bulls are in the market. Compared to right now, we're truly in a sideways market. This is sideways. This would be an uptrend. This is clearly a downtrend. So we're in a sideways market for the Japanese yen, and that's what we have. If we look closer on the daily, we got this little descending area here. As long as we can break into the cloud and get past it, I'm gonna say I'm a bear. But if we keep holding in this range, we can have a potential break to the north, creating a wedge, which if you see here, that's what we have. This is the pole for the flag. I'm just making this stuff up. This is right here. This is just how technical analysis works, guys. So let's get this back over here. So yeah, that's what we have. Just have to wait. We may get that push up. We may not. We just have to see what happens throughout the week. Mondays are slow. I like to trade Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Fridays, not much. So that's why you don't get many alerts on Fridays. Paul may give me something to share with you guys, but that's what we have there. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just a tired trader. I need more sleep. It's not enough hours in a day. It's only 24, and I only sleep for 4. So, hey, it's part of the industry. I love it. Anyway, so last but not least, I believe is euro. Let's take a look at the euro. So before we take a look at the euro, I did skip a step. I apologize. All right, so see, we're really mixy, sideways market, not really interested in Japanese yen. So euro. We're gonna skip right to it. This is a sign that we can buy, reverse the shorts, and go long. Increase by 4,000, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you can hear me clapping. So it's been a long awaited. So let's take a look at the charts. Like I said, the euro is the second strongest currency pair that we have out of all the major G7s, and cool. Well, above the Ichimoku, it's a thin Ichimoku, but time will show. We have the potential reverse head and shoulders. As long as we can break this R2 level and then break this monthly pivot point, we are bulls. I'm excited. Like I said, I have an emotion to this currency pair, but I don't let my emotions make my decisions. So we wait for confirmation. And like I said, this is confirmation. As long as we break this area, I want to get to this whole number of 1.142. And that's where I will be getting at. Taking it all the way to this monthly level, waiting for the following week until so forth and so forth. So that's my trading plan. It's right here. The data is showing us they will be bullish. So I would say right after those Brexit news, as long as it doesn't have a negative impact, we should be fine. So be mindful of the news. That is our weekly COT report video. Once again, thank you for watching our video on Instagram. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. If you didn't like a video, give us a thumbs down and a comment. If you did, give us a comment. Subscribe, and if you love these videos and you want to get updated, once again, hit the notification bell and you'll get updated once every video's here. So once again, thank you for watching. We love you. Take care.